Do you believe that business as usual could change the world? There are some 655 million people that live in poverty today, about 10% of the world's population, and 1 in 9 don't have access to safe water. As many as 8 million children die each year due to poverty, largely from preventable diseases, and hundreds of millions of children don't have access to education. It is a tragedy that in this day and age these statements are true. As an accountant, it's easy to feel powerless to affect change, but I believe that those in business, and accountants especially, are best positioned to deal the final blow to the scourge of poverty that invades our global community. Over the last 30 years, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, along with many others, have worked to eliminate global poverty. Their collective work has halved infant mortality and has inspired a generation to play their part as well. It shows the power of belief in transformation, and it shows how businesses can lead the way in charitable achievement. But did you know that China is responsible for more than 70% of the global poverty reduction over the last 40 years? And in fact, China has seen more than 700 million people freed from absolute poverty, at times liberating several million people per month. And China has done this by harnessing the power of enterprise. Not only has this led to a huge reduction in global poverty, it has also led to China becoming the world's second largest economy. Aid is only part of the solution. It helps those who need it when they need it, but it's the job of enterprise to bring significant and lasting transformation. So how does this practically relate to accountants and the business community? Well, firstly, we can all play our part by being aware of the world around us, and like Bill and Melinda Gates, seek to engage with those making a difference. But really, it's business where we need to dream again. By 2030, it's estimated some $300 trillion of assets will be controlled by the wealthiest few. And whilst this sounds unjust, we have to remember this isn't cash gathering dust in a bank account, it's capital employed. And to see poverty eliminated, we need to learn to employ that capital in new and innovative ways. We are the entrepreneurial generation, and if we could only begin to see the magnitude of this opportunity, the potential of this possibility, and the triumph of this legacy, to leave the world in a better way than we found it. The challenge is not how to get the trillions out of the hands of the rich, but rather to build business in underdeveloped areas, attractive to investors, stimulating and unlocking new economies. Accountants are best positioned to drive this forward. We have a seat at the table in every organisation, in every sphere, in every community. Across the world, accountants form a body of professionals who have the ability to inspire dramatic and lasting change. We're the backbone of every organisation, and it's time that we used our influence to proactively affect this global change that we long to see. The world is waiting, and it's up to you and me to take up this cause. And so there are 3 simple steps to begin this journey. Step 1, think globally. Being aware of the pressing needs found in the world, and that it's real people with real needs longing for the same opportunities afforded to us. Step 2, live entrepreneurially. This means having a mindset that's driven by innovation and change, seeing beyond conventional strategy and taking risk where opportunity presents. Step 3, lead with competence and professionalism. To have lasting effect, you need people who know what they are doing and how to do it well, and those who demonstrate the highest levels of integrity. Maybe it's time to rethink business as usual.